Check, check, check. How do I am coming out in the speakers to me hearing it?
Hey everybody, it's Rogue Wildy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to locate the three fates. At some point in your journey, you will take a look at the fated list of prophecies and you'll see this message here, Millennium help us. And there's not really a whole lot of information there, so really what this means is you're going to have to complete the game reaching the true ending. And I'll show you in just a moment what the credits look like for that. Once you reach that point, then you should get another message which appears. So this is the end credit scene that you should encounter once you're ready to move on to the next area. If you're already finished with this and you're just at the Millennium Seek Us phase, then you can skip forward to about 2 minutes and 36 seconds and you can just see the final steps for completing this quest. But if you haven't made it that far yet, once you've completed and seen these credits here, you're going to go to your list and you'll see now it's changed to Millennium Remember Us. And it basically just says investigate the underworld and Olympus. Still, it's pretty unclear what exactly you're supposed to do, but really what this means is you're just going to continually run through the underworld and the surface. I alternated between the two, and once you've done it enough times, eventually you're going to have a special dialogue with Moros and it's going to change. Once the prophecy is changed to Millennium Seek Us, you're going to have to max out your affinity with Moros by providing him with all the various gifts. For Chaos, you're going to need to enter into his rift enough times and share enough dialogue with him until it's lit up in the list. With Kronos, you will have to complete the true ending and then meet up with him between stages 1 and 2 in the underworld and provide him with nectar a few times. For Hecate, you're also going to have to max out your affinity with her by providing gifts in the crossroads. For Prometheus, you're going to have to do a variety of the surface levels to complete as many dialogues with him as it takes. Eventually, you're going to reach a dialogue where he's talking about the three fates. And then finally, for Hermes, you're basically just going to have to encounter him enough times on either the surface or the underworld and provide him with those nectars and complete as much dialogue with him as you possibly can. Once you've fulfilled all of the relationship requirements, then you're going to claim the prophecy, and then you'll find yourself with this one. It's telling you you're getting closer, and you're going to need to use your emissary's gifts in the gift in the depths of Oceanus. Activate it thrice in successive chambers, and purposely return to Shadow. I'm going to show you exactly what that means. First, we're starting off. I brought along Tula, and I also forgot to turn off all of my death defiances, so I had to kill myself intentionally a few times in order to get rid of all the death defiances that I had. If you do have any left over, then for me, when I first tried this, I completed all 3 chambers and I finished getting doomed and then respawning before the timer ran out, or completing the stage before the timer ran out, so I didn't die. But once I got to that 4th chamber and died, the fates did not spawn for me. So I'm guessing it's because I had the death defiances on. So make sure if you can either just turn those off, or just once you get to Oceanus, just die a bunch of times. But you can see here in the video where I'm just running through and getting killed really quickly here at the end after I've cleared out enough of the enemies where it's not going to be hard for me to avert doom at the end of the stage. So make sure that you're not leaving a bunch of enemies, but also be careful not to kill off too many and then accidentally end the encounter, because it does have to be 3 encounters successively, meaning one right after the other. And if there's any kind of special chamber in between, that's also going to interrupt that. So make sure that you choose only rewards that look like they're going to be pretty cut and dry. You know, you really can't do anything about the fountain chambers, but if you're lucky, then you should be able to avoid those. But you can see here I'm kind of just whittling it down to like 1 or maybe 2 or 3 enemies at the end, and then I just let them kill me right there at the end. And then once the doom timer starts, I quickly clear out the enemies, and I don't really leave any room for mistakes here. And then I'm also not going for any special chambers because I don't want to encounter anything that I'm not supposed to. And then here we are in our final chamber. This is the fourth chamber, so now we're just going to go ahead and let ourselves get killed here. And once this timer runs out, then you should encounter the scene that you're going to see right here. So we're just waiting for the timer to go down, and don't worry about this. It's a little nerve-wracking because I didn't want to have to run through it all again, but I mean, it's really not that big of a time commitment, so if you do mess up, not a big deal, just start back over. And here we go. Once you've died, if you get to this scene at the end where you see these lines kind of show up, you know that you've made it. And I'm not going to ruin all the dialogue for you because you're going to have a long conversation with the three fates here. But once you've completed everything, it's going to show you this scene, and you know that you've completed the task. Before you go, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. If you got anything out of the video, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I make a new one every single day. I'm kind of trying an experiment now. I'm trying also to get to 1,000 subscribers, so if you can just hit that button and make me one more person closer to my goal, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.